last week was definitely not what we were looking for. I did not have a very good week of picking NFL picks, but I did a little bit of research. There's a lot of experts that do the same thing I do. It might be through articles, it might be on ESPN, it might be on Fox, it might be anywhere. And I came to find out that your boy is actually doing really well. Now let me just show you a little bit of an example. This is off ESPN where they do a giant pick'em with the NFL experts. Boom. Yeah, you guys can see my record is updated with Thursday, the 3 games from Thanksgiving, but you guys can see if I was competing with all these experts, your boy, even with biased opinions, would have the best record. That's what I'm talking about. Still, I'm pretty disappointed with how my record looks, so we got to turn that around this week. So on Thursday Night Football, wham, should have never picked the Cowboys. How about them Giants last week, though? I know y'all are trolling in the comments talking about my Oakland Raiders. There's still a chance. I'm going to tell you why there's still a chance, because in our first game of week number 12, we got the Buffalo Bills, who are starting Tyrod Taylor again, going up in Kansas City Arrowhead Stadium, arguably one of the toughest places to play in the NFL. Facts. I am taking, spoiler alert, the Buffalo Bills. I know y'all are thinking I'm crazy right now. First pick, and I've got upset central coming. Buffalo Bills are going to go into Kansas City, and they are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Easy peasy. I need it to happen, and it's going to happen. I feel like the Colts really, without injury and Andrew Luck playing all year, would have been a sure favorite to win that division, but Andrew Luck is not playing, and they're going up against the Tennessee Titans with Marcus Mariota and that run game. The Titans defense has been playing good as well. I've got the Tennessee Titans over the Colts in Indianapolis, but I do think it'll be a really close game. Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, man. The rivalry, Ohio, who y'all got? Let me know down below. The Browns have yet to win a game, and the Bengals are the worst running team in the NFL. There's literally one rusher that has more rushing yards than the entire team of the Cincinnati Bengals. I want to go with the Cleveland Browns. I really, really want to go with the Cleveland Browns, but I'm going with the home team of the Cincinnati Bengals. But if you are a Browns fan, or you happen to be a Giants fan, or you happen to be a 49er fan, and you want that #1 overall pick, this might be the 1 week that the Cleveland Browns surprise everybody and win. I'm jumping right back on my Atlanta Falcons bandwagon. I don't care who they're playing. I think the Falcons are going to put up points. They do have some injuries, but I like Atlanta to win out the rest of the year. Now, I will give credit to Tampa Bay. They came in, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know Ryan Fitzpatrick is always like, he's a sleeper quarterback. I've heard Jameis Winston's shoulder's getting better. He should be back, but I don't think he's going to be back today. And I like the Atlanta Falcons. Bucks, they shocked me and beat the Dolphins last week. I've got Matt Ryan in the offense, though. Falcons at home rolling. Yeah, the Patriots are a good team. Tom Brady he's good, all right? But they're going up against the Miami Dolphins. I've got the Patriots winning, but I think Patriot fans will tell you too, and I could be wrong, but I think I'm right here, that the Dolphins always play them tough, man. Now, this one is in New England. It isn't in Miami, but I think Patriot fans know that, like, playing the Jets and playing the Dolphins, yeah, the division is kind of crappy, but they always have those sleeper games where they come in and they upset everyone. But I've got Tom Brady and the Patriots at home. They're going to win today. Dude, the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm honestly, like, as much as I want Christmas Day, Derek Carr versus Carson Wentz, I don't want it. I don't want it. I hope the Eagles win out so they rest their starters week 16 and 17 so we can get a win and make it into the playoffs. Eagles versus the Bears. Call it what you want, bro. I'm desperate at this point. I am desperate. I've got the Eagles over the Chicago Bears. Carson Wentz once again proves why he's the MVP of the NFL, and there's no doubt in my mind he will be the MVP. Carolina Panthers, man. New York Jets, dude. Cam Newton. That Carolina Panthers, they're just slowly creeping their ways into the playoffs. Nobody's really talking about them. But I feel like once they get in the NFC, they can make some noise, man. Records go out the window at that point. And I think Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers are a playoff team. They're going to play very well in the playoffs, and they're going to beat the New York Jets today. 49ers at home in a stadium that will probably be almost empty. It might even be a home game for the Seattle Seahawks, who have been winning. Their defense has been crushed, absolutely crushed. But going up against the 49ers, I really like the offensive attack of Russell Wilson. The backups for Seattle on defense will make plays. And I got the Seattle Seahawks over the 49ers. And hey, if the Browns win, 49ers might get that #1 overall pick. The LA Rams, they kind of let me down. I know that the Vikings are a good team, and they've shown that, and I've picked them multiple times. But I thought the Rams would put on a better performance last week, and they caught the L. They're back in LA now, and they've got ourselves a pretty big juggernaut matchup today. Drew Brees and the 2 running backs for New Orleans just makes it so tough on Aaron Donald in that defense. Drew Brees has always been a good player, right? But he's never had a run game. Now, I keep saying this, but he's got a run game, and I don't see the running attack and the offensive attack of the New Orleans Saints stopping anytime soon. I do like the Rams a lot in this game, but I'm going with the road team of the New Orleans Saints. They're going to continue to pile on the wins. They're going to keep the pressure on the Eagles for the #1 seed in the NFC. I really hope the Rams win, but I've got the New Orleans Saints winning on the road once again. If you got those guys in FanDuel, DraftKings, Fantasy Football, start them, because they are going to run like crazy once again. You gotta put respect on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leonard Fournette versus Adrian Peterson. And we've got one of the best, if not the best, defenses going up against not the best offense, man. I've got the Jaguars over the Arizona Cardinals. Should be a really good game for that defense. And I think Leonard Fournette gets 25-30 touches, 125 to 150 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Jaguars continue to win as well. And the Cardinals, they're going to take the L. I try to stay positive. I try to promote positivity on this channel. I'm like a reborn man. I don't really trash the teams we play anymore. You guys, I used to be like that, and I'm not like that anymore. For the most part. At least I'm toned down a lot more than I used to be. But today, I'll tell you what, bro. If the Raiders lose to the Denver Broncos today with Paxton Lynch and our ex-offensive coordinator on the helm for the Broncos, I am going to go nuclear. I promise you that. Ken Norton, I'm glad you're fired because you're terrible. Jack Del Rio, you're next. Downing, you're next. Fire them all if we lose. I don't care. There's a chance we can make the playoffs. We have to win. I need the Bills to. You know, a lot of things have to happen, but I told you guys, I'm going to stay positive. This has been my team my entire life. You know how the Raiders were for 15 years. I dealt with that for all 15 years of it. Any win is a good win for me. I don't want to lose. I got the Raiders. Derek Carr, please. He's going to light up the fly zone. Feed the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Run the football. Throw the ball. Take some chances. Do what we did last year. And we should be good to go. I got the Raiders over the Broncos. Please. Yo, dude, honestly, Packers versus Steelers. If Aaron Rodgers was healthy, this would be an amazing Sunday night football game, but that is not the case. And Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, and the rest of their team. Steelers win. They're going to win by a lot. They're going to put up a lot of points. They're going to make a statement game tonight. On primetime TV, Steelers win again. And in our final game, we got the Baltimore Ravens, who got a nice little win last week against the Packers. They're going up against the Houston Texans today, and the Texans got a win last week. I've got myself the home team, the Baltimore Ravens, beating the Houston Texans, coming up with that W, and that is going to round out the picks for week number 12. As always, man, let me know how you feel down below. If I made you mad, tell me why. And until next week, I'm signing out.